Scott Brown here. If you saw the last exciting episode, you'll know that we are trying to make the house a bit more energy efficient. This is double glazing. We double glazed the old timber windows, but this house has no insulation. None. Well, in the floor and in the ceiling, but nothing else. So on the plans it shows the wardrobe there, and it shows the wardrobe there, but access from the other room. As you can see, the middle room is taken up by all this wardrobe space in between the two rooms. So that's the issue, that's what we want to resolve. So we're going to knock out both these wardrobes, and that will make this middle room bigger. We're still living in this house, right? So we need to get out of that room, but we need to go into another room. So before I go into this other room, I'll pull this wardrobe out, and then we'll block that wall off, and then we can rip the middle room apart with abandon. This stuff, it looks like timber, but it's actually fake, like melamine style laminate. So it's not very valuable. So I'm going to cut this up and turn it into our temporary wardrobe. Also, check out this funky wallpaper.
I kind of like it.
Yeah?
It's just very 60s.
Now before we rip into it, Jess, it's important that we energize.
It definitely doesn't look good, so I don't know that you want to film it, but it will taste nice.
There we go. This is Scottish, eh, Jess?
I feel like porridge is a pretty Scottish thing.
Yeah, rolled oats, pretty Scottish. Well, I just figured because I was born in Scotland, it's important that I stay true to my heritage.
Yes. Okay, Scott.
So the whole point of ripping the room apart, the middle room, is to get it insulated, get it thermally, to improve it thermally.
Just want a warm house.
Is that too much to ask?
I'm always cold.
Oh, it's quite heavy. Looks like this is Remu. We might be able to reuse this stuff. All of this stuff looks like Remu. Alright, let's take it apart kind of carefully.
What about this stuff?
Yeah, it looks like it is too. I don't know what you could use it for, floorboards maybe, but kind of doesn't quite look like Remu there. We'll see, we'll see.
I cannot get this one out.
Remu is notoriously difficult for getting nails out, so don't feel too bad, Jess.
Oh, thanks, Scott. Oh my god. This is embarrassing.
I'll probably struggle to get it out as well, you know.
Alright then.
Alright, you want to hold the camera?
Don't make me feel better.
Oh, that is in there. You're like battling the timber, it's so tight. So this. Whew, Jess. No wonder you're struggling. Look at that.
I do feel better now. So that's your M1.
This is M1.
But you often use your deluge?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I use this as my demo hammer. It's very top heavy because it's made of steel at the top and titanium here, you know, going all the way down, and then the rubber over the handle. But the thing is, that makes it top heavy. So when you're swinging all day like that, I prefer the Vaughan because it's titanium at the top as well, and it's more lightweight and it just feels a bit better for me. But this makes a great demo hammer. That weight smacks the timber out, helps quite a lot, and it's got an awesome claw in it, very thin, and it really grabs the nail.
Have it. Right, so you're saying different hammers for different applications.
Exactly.
And how much do each of these hammers cost?
Well, that's a whole other story entirely. It depends where you live.
Yeah.
But they're not cheap.
No, okay.
Alright. It's a giant piece of Remo.
Oh, looks awesome, smells awful.
It's pretty straight too. Very hard to find one this size. Or you'll pay $40 a meter probably for it.
Seriously, for one that size?
Yeah. Oh. 120 by 55. That's like a joist. I did say there was insulation under here, and that's it there. Not the best, but oh, there's a different type there. Ooh la la, Jess! Another exciting addition of smoker time. Green olives. Paper towel.
This was just leftover salad dressing that I mixed some stuff with. If you want to just dip your cucumber in that.
So what do we got here, Jess?
Bagels with salmon and cream cheese and tomato and relish. And the salad is Eve apples. Those amazing apples from Central Otago. Fennel, coconut, sunflower seed, sun-dried tomato. Oh, and a tahini dressing. Let's eat it.
Okay, so we got a slight issue. We got Remu, which is great, and Remu's hard to find, and it's, if you don't know, Remu is like furniture grade stuff. So we could use it for windows and cabinets, and I'm happy that I got that, but the issue is, it's quite wide, and they used it kind of like a bottom plate, and nailed it directly to the joist. So that's why you can now see the underfloor. Look at that, you can see under the house. We're gonna put a wall here, and we're gonna plasterboard it, but that wall is gonna be less than the hole in the floor. So basically we need some flooring. And we started looking at the flooring here, and it's not clear whether it's Remu or not. That looks like Remu, but it's not clear, because if you look over here, it's quite a different color. And then this one here looks even less like Remu.
That looks like pine to me.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, it's too white.
I don't know, man. Remu can be quite light sometimes.
Yeah, but that, like you said, the side of it. I reckon we rip up the other corner of the room and see what else is under there. Yeah, so we hadn't intended to make the bedrooms hardwood flooring. We thought we'd do carpet. And the benefit of that being that we could take any of the Remu flooring from the bedrooms and repurpose it where we need flooring in there. However, it's just occurred to us, maybe it's not actually Remu flooring
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Oh, see, that looks like Remu.
I don't know. That's what that stuff over there looks like, but it's got a stain on it.
Mm.
I don't think that's Remu.
I think it is. I don't know if that's pine. I don't think it is. But
it looks like pine.
It doesn't look like Remu.
No,
either.
it's way too...
Pine has more variation in the grain.
Okay, well, maybe if you have any experience working with New Zealand houses that were built in the 60s, this one's 1962.
Yeah, that's right.
Were they using a lot of pine flooring back then?
And that's when you'll probably want to use the bar to clear the jib.
Eh?
You might get in there though. There you go. See how you can't get the hammer in? Use the hammer to bang that. Yep, there you go. And then yeah, give it a yank. Boom.
There you go.
Easy as that, Jess.
Easy as pie. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, these are those jobs that I hate doing. I either have to try and repair this from under here. There's a split in the floor where I was levering on the floor to get the Remu up. I need to try and repair it from above, or I need to get under the house I think I already know the answer. I need to get under the house. If only Rich was here.
See ya.
There's a lot of water under here.
Bye, Scott.
Oh.
Just kidding.
There's water under here and there definitely shouldn't be. There's puddles of it. So that'll be why the flooring is damp. We'll have to sort that out later. Can you pass me the light? Yep.
Put that TV.
And the strip of nails as well. Should be there. Get a trade behind you, son. You can always fall back on it. Oh, that was awful. Don't know what to do about that water. It's definitely the low point of the property. Alright, now we have something to fix to all the way along here. And we know that this edge of the flooring is supported because there's no groove in here, so I wanted to make sure this is supported. But there is a groove on the other side, so I can make a bit of flooring that goes. Let's just do it. My little router table is not finished yet, so I'm going to do my best with the table saw to create a groove. And yes, we are going to cover it with a wall, but I just feel better knowing that I'm putting the right stuff down, even if most of it's covered by a frame. You know the whole quit while you're ahead thing? I should have done that. I made a few mistakes. It's not gonna look, you know, obvious, you never see it, but I know it's there. I know. I'll play on that a bit. There you go, the continuation of the floorboards. Definitely looks different here, look at that colour. This is redder and this is greener. I thought I'd have this framed and covered today, but renovations, there's always a spanner in the works.
These things are great, eh?
Yeah, you like it?
I really like them. They're so much easier for me to use than a hammer. That's one for the bin pile.
You're looking very safe there, Jess.
This is the third pair of glasses I've worn because they're all too big for my head.
Yeah, it's
A
not,
wee head.
it's not fair, is it?
No.
But you got your safety boots?
I do. I just bought these.
What brand are they again?
I don't know. Oliver.
Oliver, okay. Yeah, and comfy?
Yeah, really comfy. I feel like this is a bit of a milestone. My first ever pair of safety boots.
Totally.
Yeah. Do you like the pink laces?
Love the pink laces.
That's so you know that they're for a girl.
So I was cutting up the timber before. See this piece here? This is green. That's going on the bottom plate. Now we've got green timber and we've got pink timber. And usually use the green timber in wet areas, but the reason I'm using it in this bottom plate is because of the moisture content. When I was cutting it before, I was checking the moisture content as I did that. This was nice and dry, 15 to 16%, which is like below. To give you an idea of what that means, when you get a building inspection, a pre-line inspection, the person from the council will test the moisture content, and if it's above 17-18%, then you're not allowed to put plasterboard over it. It has to be drier. So this is well below that, which is fantastic. But the pink stuff that I have, the studs, still have like 18 to 19%, and in some areas it was over 20%. Here's another green one. This one will be a lot drier, and I'm putting it at this end because it's compressed against something, so it's harder for it to dry up. Another renovation delay. Okay. I was hoping yesterday I'd have this all framed up, I'd have the jib on, and then would be pulling everything else inside. But because of this floor issue, which was sorted out now, and now because of this timber not being as dry as it needs to be, this is what happens with renovations sometimes. You think you're doing one thing and then you discover a new problem. But we're back on track. There's two studs there and I'm nailing into one of them because I think this stud here is going to go away one day. Make my future life a little bit easier. So there we go. Let's check the moisture on this and in the exciting episode here. 19.5, 18.9. So we're getting, you know, but having it out in the sun definitely helped. 18.7, 18. That's pretty dry.
Just like your jokes.